say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Penn State's offense will be first on the attack. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
Man, it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Breaks into the open. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. To the air on 2nd down. Hines is tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's McMillan. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And the Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field. It's our first look at them in this one. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, I remember in our day, man, like, you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. He's got him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Marshall will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Sends it back in motion. Gonna swing it on second down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds his man. It's Jackson. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Pulls it in. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. To the air, it's Nelson. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Flanagan. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Gonna look downfield again. Caught over the middle. It's short. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. Looking downfield on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Finds the tight end. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Wants to to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Harmon. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make a connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off the bootleg, lost the toss-up. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They'll immediately call timeout. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
The Nittany Lions will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Got the first down and more. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Using the quick game. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Marshall might go for a big play here on second and short. Trying play action. They get to him as he throws. Pulls it in. It's short. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Rides the back on the option to give. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now second and 10. Wants to go up top.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's Harmon. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Give to the running back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Oh, look out. The ball's free.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Hauls it in. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They move on top here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They are up by 7 over the Red Hawks of Miami. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And last week was great for this young man. But man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harmon. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? When you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage and probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch of plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.